Hello, my name is Swati, and I'm going to talk to you about word of mouth marketing. And I'll be focusing on why it is important and how companies like Starbucks and Chipotle both successfully implemented word of mouth marketing into their marketing campaigns. So, the average person sees or hears over 4,000 advertising messages every day. Of course, most people won't actually recall seeing all of the messages. As consumers, we've developed a screening process to ignore most advertising messages. In order to get past that attention wall, companies must be creative, memorable, and engaging. But how much are these messages that we're seeing, how much are they seen or trusted? If you ask yourself as a consumer, who do you trust more? Do you trust brands or do you trust people? I think most people would be surprised to find out that people trust people. In this new era, brands are struggling to speak to customers directly, and companies have found greater success by growing a strong base of brand advocates among a group that consumers turn to frequently, which are their friends. So, how can marketeers get past consumers' attention wall? Word of mouth advertising is one way to attract consumers. So, what exactly is word of mouth advertising? It's the act of consumers providing information to other consumers. Word of mouth advertising is used to gain natural brand advocates to create customer enthusiasm, to give customers a voice, and provide tools to share, listen, and respond. And it doesn't always have to be positive, it can be negative or neutral. Word of mouth advertising is giving people a reason to talk about a company's products and services and making it easier for that conversation to take place. So, Ad Age published a survey of young adults which asked them what sources of information they trusted most to inform a purchase decision. Nearly 7 out of 10 identified word of mouth as the most influential tactic to them. With word of mouth advertising, the power is shifted to the consumer. People trust other people, not the marketeers or advertisements. So I'll walk through a few examples. First, we'll talk about Starbucks. Many of us are familiar with Starbucks. They started out with one little mom and pop shop in Seattle over 30 years ago. When it came to marketing, they did not go with the conventional means of advertising. How many times have you driven down the road and seen a billboard for a Starbucks latte? Or how about ad spaces in magazines, newspapers, or any other place that you would expect to see an advertisement? Well, when Starbucks started over 30 years ago, they never placed an ad in newspapers, never placed billboards out on the road. Advertising was not done the way that most companies are now doing. Instead, they developed an unconventional marketing strategy that blended well with the concept that they were trying to convey. The company has invested significant amounts into its social media presence and values customer feedback across its online platforms. Starbucks uses word of mouth marketing to create a better sense of community amongst its customers. Since the arrival of the digital age, Starbucks has been very active online, extending their sense of community through social media channels such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest, allowing them to create a fully interactive platform for their supporters and customers. Aside from the interactive platform, Starbucks has developed a site back in 2008. It's called My Starbucks Idea. This positions Starbucks as one of the first corporate adopters of social media engagement. The My Starbucks Idea website allowed for free ideas from the public. It allowed customers to interact with each other, and Starbucks was able to get a direct line into those interactions, allowing them to see what ideas are taking off and what concerns they should be addressing to help improve customer experiences. In its first year, it generated over 70,000 ideas directly from consumers. And now the site has over 190,000 ideas submitted, and approximately 300 of those which have been implemented. Starbucks' word of mouth strategy starts by providing a high quality coffee, and they try to instill a sense of community in their cafes through an excellent customer service experience and a comfortable third home feel for customers. A fixation with providing quality beverages and excellent customer service led to organic word of mouth marketing. Those who had a good experience were inclined to share their positive experiences with their friends, family, and work colleagues, and the brand grew quickly. Next, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Starbucks loyalty program. This loyalty program was designed to encourage repeat customers, and they have a referral system built into the reward system. On Twitter, you'll find people sharing their Starbucks referral links. They've created a loyal following of customers both with their customer experience and revolutionary rewards program. The Starbucks app makes their loyalty program more interactive and more effective. The app makes it easier to see how many stars or points you currently have, as well as make orders and payments right from your phone. You can even use it to find the nearest Starbucks location. Another dynamic feature of the app is that whenever a customer checks the app, they're greeted by a brand new limited time bonus offer that Starbucks has created to reward loyal customers with even more stars. This keeps customers engaged and keeps the program feeling fresh all throughout the mobile app. Customers of Starbucks also love to show others what they're drinking, sharing updates on social media like Instagram and Twitter. These loyal customers will then generate positive word of mouth to their inner circle, which will eventually help the brand to drive new customers and continue the snowball effect of word of mouth. Another example of a company that decided not to use traditional marketing was Chipotle. For Chipotle, marketing has always been based on a belief that the best and most recognizable brands aren't built through advertising or promotional campaigns alone, but rather through all of the ways people experience the brand. Word of mouth marketing has proven to be an essential element of the company's brand identity. Chipotle's main method for promotion is word of mouth publicity. I'll walk you through the few word of mouth promotions Chipotle has done throughout the years to build their brand. First, we have the haiku contest. So in 2012, Chipotle started a haiku contest and asked its followers to use haikus to express their love for Chipotle. In this social media campaign, the top 20 poems with the most likes and retweets would win a dinner for two. The poems were short and simple to write. Customers could use creativity, which made it even more fun. The contest was such a huge success that they did it again in 2015. Next is the Chipotle app. So in 2013, Chipotle launched its own app to provide customers or its loyal customer more convenience. Similar to the Starbucks app, the Chipotle app allowed customers to skip the line and pick up directly. It also provided a map to find the nearest Chipotle, and it could memorize previous orders and simplifies the order and pay process. This app expanded Chipotle's mobile marketing while providing something for the customers to talk about. Chipotle also gives professional athletes free burritos for life. The company's celebrity card program has created an array of unofficial celebrity endorsers. The program has unpublicized and only began the program was unpublicized and only began to become noticed when it was mentioned on social media. Instead of paying for celebrity endorsement, Chipotle gave free burritos for life to high-profile athletes such as U.S. women's national soccer player Abby Wambach or legendary star skateboarder Tony Hawk. Many of them shared the news on social media and expressed how grateful they are for free burritos for life, which associates the brand with a positive image. In September 2013, the company generated impressive awareness and social conversation by releasing the Scarecrow game, which was accompanied by website videos with a moving story about food production. The Scarecrow campaign is a PSA looking to inform consumers where the food industry could be heading. The campaign is used to educate millennials about their food, about where their food comes from, while also encouraging them to create a better world through the use of digital advertising. The Scarecrow campaign has generated over 614 million media impressions. The site also features a tab titled The Facts, educating visitors about problems with industrial agriculture and Chipotle's commitment to food integrity. It also provides links to other articles and videos and includes social share buttons for visitors to share any information on Twitter and Facebook. The Scarecrow continues to generate massive amounts of both face-to-face and digital conversation amongst Chipotle customers, as well as interaction between the customers and the company. The Scarecrow campaign was a successful word of mouth campaign because it engaged the audience and gave them a reason to talk and empowered consumers with different ways of talking and sharing information about Chipotle. So in both of these examples, the companies have communicated the value of their products and services by involving customers and actively engaging with the public. Ultimately, the value of word of mouth marketing lies in the trust it establishes with customers. Companies can save a lot of money by effectively using their social media communication platforms instead of spending money on paid media ads. A successful word of mouth strategy starts with customer satisfaction. Letting them know they are important and that sharing their opinions is important to the company can help the company reap benefits of positive customer experiences by expanding this word of mouth communication to a digital platform. So, what do you think? Is word of mouth better than advertising?